How is the Albanese Labor government's Future Made in Australia plan helping regions and suburbs that depend on manufacturing? What approaches to manufacturing has the government ruled out?
Call to the Minister for Industry and Science.
Thanks, Speaker, and thanks to the member for Caldwell for a question. She wants, like we all do on this side of the House, for Australia to be a place that makes things. Makes things like Australian steel, where we've got a proud heritage in steel making. And the strength and quality of Aussie steel has supported sectors across the economy. It's sustained communities from the Illawarra to the Hunter to central Queensland, Whyalla, through to the outer suburbs of Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. It delivers so many secure, well-paying jobs, and this has got to continue. The reality is the world's changing and we've got to prepare for it. We've got to find new ways to sustainably make steel. Demand for green steel expected to almost double by 2050, and demand for green aluminium expected to double by 2030. Other countries know this and they're making significant investments to decarbonise, and we cannot be left behind. As part of our Future Made in Australia plans, the Albanese government started work on charting a course for the future of Australian green steel and metals manufacturing. And today we took another step down that path, bringing together an expert panel to advise the government on what's needed to shape a sustainable metals future. Industry, unions, research partners working with government to plan a bright future for Australian metals. As BlueScope CEO Tanya Archibald notes, for Australia to capitalise on the opportunity, ambitious, forward-thinking policy will be required, with industry working in partnership with government. But I'm asked about different approaches, and boy, we've heard some. The only thing that the Liberal and National parties do faster than claim they support manufacturing is to walk away from that very claim. And it's been particularly staggering to see Queensland Liberal and National Party MPs so willingly dud manufacturing workers from their great state. The member for Flynn described our $45 million investment into electrolyser manufacturing in Gladstone in his electorate as economic insanity. The member for Herbert said manufacturing in Townsville isn't viable and described supporting manufacturing jobs as reckless. And the member for Wide Bay, not to be outdone, said he totally disagrees with the premise of creating manufacturing jobs in Maryborough and Hervey Bay. No to making things here, yes to importing everything. That's that side. No putting Queensland workers on the job making the metals, processing minerals or building batteries and solar panels. After question time, they'll all fly home, put on their high-vis vests and act like they're the best friend regional workers ever had. But Queensland workers need to know that here in Canberra, the LNP MPs were not there for them and their future. It is a disgrace.